Rachel Pocaro.
And I'm Lauren Turia, and we're here at the Westin Maui, and it is gorgeous. I'm feeling so good. How are you feeling?
Yeah, this place is beautiful, and I mean, once you get here, you are going to be greeted by this massive tunnel, which has a beautiful landscaping. All native plants here.
Native plants on the walls. That wall, you just told me it says aloha. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but it spells aloha, which is so clever.
So clever, and that's what this place really is all about, is attention to detail. I mean, from the rooms to this beautiful lobby area.
They've got shops along the way, and oh my gosh, we're about to show you the most epic waterfall ever. It greets you the second you walk in. I mean, they do an amazing job here.
They do. I mean, take a look at the landscaping here, which is amazing. We're going to actually talk to Atta a little later, because Atta is in charge of this area where he makes everything. He's got a green thumb, right?
Oh my gosh, yeah.
So beautiful.
He even made me this lei. Isn't that so sweet?
What a sweetie pie. And everything behind us is just so gorgeous. When we got in on check-in, there were flamingos here.
I know.
They really did think of everything here at the Westin Maui Resort and Spa, Ka'anapali. That's where we are. You're kind of looking in the area of the Hokupa'a Tower, which is the North Star. That is a luxury tower that we got to take a look at. They've got a lounge area called the Lanai, where you can go and have some cocktails.
We've spent quite a bit of time at the Lanai, actually.
We did. And then after that, we went over to the pool.
Down to the pool.
What, 6 of them?
6 pools, so we definitely tried a dip in each and every one of them. It's really nice, guys, from the water slide to the jacuzzi
to that adult area.
And then we also had a phenomenal dinner. We practically ate everything.
Yes, we did, and there was live music. Oh my goodness, we gotta post that video of you on the mic. She got up on stage and sang.
We're gonna spare the viewers
we won't
that.
Tell them,
yeah.
we won't tell them about
but let's tell them what's gonna happen on this show. So, you know, we're gonna be able to get to know a lot of the core and heart of the people that work here right at the hotel. And Rachel, you're gonna talk about just tourism back to Maui.
Yes, we are trying to get our people back to work, because they really are ready to support their families. And we got a variety of different people coming on the show today, all for Makakau Maui, which is with HTA. It is their new initiative. So I'm excited to talk to everybody about getting back to work and how that's going to support them, their families, their friends, and, you know, get them to get back to things that they actually love doing. I mean, we're going to be talking to bartenders, and we'll be talking to landscapers, everybody, right?
And you know, one of my favorite things about the Westin is that the people that are working here, they have their name tag, but underneath it, it says, what's your passion? And you can see some people have family as their passion, community. So this is a staff and a community that just really cares. So I'm excited to get to know them better, hear their stories.
Yes, we are passionate about finding out what they're all about, and we're excited to hear from them, because really we've made so many friends here at the Westin Maui already. I'm looking forward to coming back on our next day, because really this place just exudes aloha. So stay with us, because throughout the show we are going to be talking to all our friends here. And stay with us on High Now Daily. We're live here from Maui. It's a little windy today.
It's a little windy, but we're going to have so much fun.
It.
So make sure you stay tuned. Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. Now I'm here with Ata and Don. Ata, you are the landscape expert here. Don, guest service agent. Thank you both so much for having me today.
Thank you for having us. Thank you
for having us here.
And so your story is pretty special because you two are married and you met right here. So can you tell me a little bit about how you guys met?
Sure, we actually were really good friends, and we both had kids in our previous relationships, and we both had a lot in common. And one day we just we got together, and we now have one child together. So we call ourselves the Brady Bunch of the Pacific because we have yours, mine's, and ours. But that's kind of how it happened. But it's been great.
Yeah, and that is so sweet. You know, it really speaks to, I think, how this place has been your home and family. And
yeah.
I talked to both of you a bit about that. So as you know, the landscaper here, can you tell me about what we're looking at around us, how you play into the design of everything?
Well, I kind of helped my input when we did a major renovation here. And, it's just, we used to have a wedding gazebo over here and they filled it up and we just expanded just the property and just the look and adult area, pool deck, and it just got that ambiance, and stuff.
It really is stunning. Now wait, Ata, how long have you been here?
I've been here for 34 years.
34 years, and how long have you been here?
33 years.
Holy smokes, wow. So you must like it here, huh?
Oh yes, I love the people I work with. And it's fun to work here, Every day I'm learning something new, either from my colleagues or from the guests, so I love it.
Yeah, and Don, I know also, you've been personally affected by the fires in Lahaina. Can you tell me how you're doing, how your family is right now?
Sure, our family is fine. We all got out okay. Our house was the first to burn in Lahaina, up Lahaina Road. But thankfully, the dog that I babysat during my cancer journey here, she actually saved our lives. Yeah, so, I watch her on the weekends. I love her to death because if it wasn't for her, we wouldn't be here.
Wow, that is an incredible story. And, I think being here and being a part of the community here is so, so important. I can feel your love. And thank you so much, Ata, for making this gorgeous lake. Now, as you have, been welcoming tourism back here, what has that been like for you?
It's been it's not really a challenge, but I've been here when we were closed for COVID and when we reopened. So, it's like we want to welcome our visitors back, and then just to have them be respectful. And a lot of our residents are still healing and stuff, and they're not as open as to share their story yet. And we just want to, continue our moving forward as far as recovering from the fire. And it actually helps, talking to visitors. When they come here, they share where they're at. We share our story, and then we get that bond going and stuff, and
And I can definitely sense and feel that the Westin has done an amazing job just taking care of community and also visitors. What is your first-hand personal experience of that?
Well, I love talking to the guests, first of all. So if they're interested in my story, I'll tell them. And then they have a better understanding of the community and our culture. Again, I love talking to the guests about that. I don't have a hard time talking about my situation because I've been through a harder situation earlier in my life. I just got back to work about 6 months ago. But since I've been here, I've been able to help some of our residents heal, by just talking to them, helping them with whatever they need. But also our guests to understand that we are open, we're not closed. Come visit. I'll help you with all your plans and your dreams of whatever you want to do on Maui. But yeah.
Thank you so much, Don, Ata. I can feel the love that you give to everyone here, and it is such a special place. So thank you both so much for sharing your story and for welcoming me here today. As you can see, this is such an amazing place. We're going to continue to talk to the core and heart of everyone working here, so make sure you stay tuned. You're watching Hi Now Daily, and we'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to Hi Now Daily. I'm here with Josh. We met yesterday up here at this lanai, and I'm so happy to be back again with you today because it is this guy's birthday, so I gotta give you one more lei. Bring it on in. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Okay, well, I'm happy to be here talking to you today, but today's nature is going to be a little different because we are talking about how we can really support the community after the devastating fires back in August. So I want to ask, where are you folks as a resort, as a community, and what do you see as the future here?
So it's a big question, and I think the whole world knows there's a catastrophe, and there's been so much tragedy and hardship. But I think as we go forward, we really kind of gone through a few phases. You go through that crisis phase, you just need the essentials, you kind of get to some stability. Then you get to this emotional phase where you start to really kind of process what just happened. I think that phase is still here. I think that's going to be there for some time still. We're still healing. But there's this other one, maybe a parallel that's happening, and that's about this strength and this resilience and this, we're not going anywhere kind of a feeling. We're going to help this community. We're going to put this town back together, and we don't care how long it takes, but that's where this next phase is, I think, that we're looking out and saying, how do we help, and how do we help do that?
Absolutely, and I feel like the devastating fires, they taught our community a lot, and you just seen everybody kind of show up and be there for one another, and that's exactly what you folks intend to do. Being here at the Westin Maui, seeing your team come together has been so special. Really, truly, you guys are like an ohana here. We've got to meet some phenomenal people. So, I mean, when it comes to passion, what are you folks most passionate about?
Well, I think it's exactly that. If you ask me what I'm most proud about, it's our people. And if you ask me about moving forward, what am I most passionate about? It's our people, it's our team, but it's bigger than that. It's about this whole community, and it's just about human beings and how do we get through this together. And I think what is our role in this, and how do we help from the travel industry side of things? And so, we look at these problems. There's big problems that are facing. I mean, we have housing, and we can talk a lot about that. That's not going to necessarily be in my realm. But what is you need a way to be able to have these local families stay on Maui. You need Maui people on Maui. And so when you look at that, what we're really passionate about is how do we do this the right way to be able to provide livelihood, stability. If I look forward 6 months, I need to know that I can take care of my family, right? And so there's something like 10,000 jobs in West Maui that are related to tourism and the visitor industry. So when we feel that weight, right? And so as we're looking forward to say, okay, what comes next? It's kind of this, we need to embrace, when we talk about giving local people jobs, it's about inviting our visitors in, because that's really kind of the overwhelming lifeblood of our economy, right? And so how do we do it, and how do we do it the right way, in a really balanced way?
Absolutely. You said balance, and I feel like that is what this initiative, Makakau, is all about, is balancing, of course, bringing visitors back, but also a respectful way, really putting culture and our people at the forefront, right?
Absolutely. We have a lot of displaced families that are still in house with us. A lot of our associates are displaced and have lost their homes and have lost so much. And so it's about bringing them in. The future, we're going to continue to take care of those families. And I'm one GM, but you can ask any GM on the west side, they're going to say the same thing. We're here, we're not going anywhere, we're going to help this community. And so it's about the displaced families, but it's also about all the folks who aren't displaced, and they need their livelihoods too. So it's just people taking care of people. Just like after the fire, it's just as this evolves, so do the needs a little bit. And so we want to make sure that we're there and doing what we can.
Couldn't have said it any better. Josh, thank you so much for talking with me today and sharing your input and your perspective.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me.
And happy birthday.
Thank
Send
you
this
so
guy
much.
a happy birthday. Now we're going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more Hi Now Daily from the Westin Maui here in Ka'anapali.
Welcome back to High Now Daily. Now I'm here with Nate Ugale, the Senior Sales Executive. We're going to walk and talk here. But Nate, my goodness, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for, I feel honored. I'm very honored.
Now Nate, I want to talk about, we were just talking to Don and Atta, and I could tell your relationship is so special. This is really like a home for you.
Yeah.
Can you tell me your history here at the Westin?
So my mom actually used to work here at the Westin. Back in 1987 is when she first started here, I believe. And I was pretty much born into this hotel. So this hotel is home for me, right?
Yeah.
It feels like a special place for me. So I feel honored to be able to represent such an amazing property like this, and I get to call the Westin Maui and our workers and the rest of my colleagues and then co-workers family. So it's a very, very special place to me.
Absolutely, and this is truly a gorgeous place. I mean, we have an infinity jacuzzi right here.
Yep.
We've got the main pool over there. And so being here, working here, being part of this, how has that been for you?
It's been an amazing journey. This is actually my second round coming back to this hotel. I started here back in 2014 as a front desk agent, left for a little bit and then came back 3 years ago now. And it's been an amazing journey coming from the front desk and now working in our sales department with our leisure sales team. So it's been an amazing journey for sure.
And Nate, I know that you are, born and raised here, and I'm sure you've had so much family and friends impacted by the fires. So do you mind just sharing how you're doing, how your family's doing?
I mean, I look at every day with the most grateful attitude. I look at it with such a good perspective. Everybody in my family is doing great, doing well. We're very fortunate that our home was spared from the fire, but we're doing everything that we can to move back in when the time is right. And we are just so grateful and appreciative for where we are. I'm very thankful and appreciative for this hotel, for doing what they've done with the community, for us as employees, and what we continue to do moving forward. Taking the next steps that we should be doing.
That is a beautiful outlook.
Yeah.
And I know that, in your role, you've had the opportunity to kind of represent Maui as you travel throughout the continent.
Yeah.
Can you tell me how that's been?
Yeah, I mean, I'm honored and blessed to be able to represent such an amazing hotel like the Westin Maui. Like I said, this place means something so special to me. And when I go on these road shows and I represent the hotel, it's just having that open communication with travel advisors and customers and letting them know like West Maui is open. We're open, we're excited, we're ready to take the next steps to move forward. And it's I don't know, there's something special that just is so amazing that I can represent a place that I call home.
Yeah, and I mean, I can feel that energy, talking to you, just kind of looking out at all of this and taking it all in. It feels energetically special, just even, being on property. And, if you were able, we've got, a lot of great viewers on that are, on outer islands or even, across the world right now. So as you're talking to visitors, what would you tell them?
I mean, the Westin Maui is a special place. I think you would have to just be here and experience it firsthand in order to really know what it means and what it feels like. West Maui's open. We're ready. I'm ready. I've been ready for people to come back. I'm just very grateful and blessed to be in the position that I'm at right now. And just ready. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Nate, thank you
Thank you so much.
As you heard it here, guys, they're ready. And I'm going to actually toss it over to Rachel. How are you doing, girl?
Hey Lauren, we're doing great over here. I'm with Nora, who has been a part of the Maui community for a very long time. She has been an educator for many, many years, and you were also working at Plantation Inn here in Lahaina. I'm so happy to be standing here with you today.
I'm so happy to be here, standing right next to you. You're so gorgeous.
Oh, thank you, Auntie. So are you. Thank you. And I've been talking to you for half an hour now, and you are beautiful inside and out.
Oh, thank you.
And I'm just so inspired by what you do here in Maui. You have been teaching so many kids from, small grade time all the way into high school. So tell us a little bit about your background.
Well, I'm actually a preschool teacher. Then when my kids was growing up, I followed them to Princess Lahaina, and then went to Lahaina Intermediate, and then eventually I retired.
Retired. And you know what? Your students love you because just being here at the West in Maui, you already saw like 5 of your students.
Correct. Yes, absolutely.
Oh,
and they forget your name. They go, "Hi, Auntie." He goes, "Hi, how are you?"
You're so sweet. Yeah, so being an educator is so important to you because it is about, getting our keiki to they're the next generation.
Correct.
So
Absolutely.
furthering their education, that's so important, right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes.
So tell me a little bit about why this Ma Kau Kau initiative is so important to you.
Well, it is important to all of us, not just to me, but to all of us, especially growing up here in Lahaina, and to see what's happened with us. We really need that to focus on our next generation. I have 7 grandkids, and I gotta make sure that they're all ready, or can't get them ready, but be aware of what is going on in their surroundings. So I think it's very important for all of us.
Yes, a lot of people think that the tourism industry is a lot about just having visitors come, but there's so much more to that because when they support us, we can support our people.
Correct, absolutely. Without we lost the plantation, sugarcane, and then the hotel industry is really part of us. And without them, it's kind of hard, so we have to support one another. And the hotel industry has brought many, many changes to Lahaina, especially Lahaina. But we do welcome them. We love them. And they have been respecting our community as well. And whatever happened with us, the tourists that I met within the 7 months, they have been very, very kind, supportive, and very generous, and very, very understanding of what is going on with our community.
And just being here in Hawaii, we were talking, it is an expensive place to live, right? You are working 2 jobs. You said you work part-time plantation and you're an educator as well. You take care of your husband. So having this platform that's going to help you folks get back to work, that's very special to you, right?
Yes, it is. It is. I had the opportunity to be working for the Plantation Inn, which used to be under Kanapali Beach Hotel with Mr. Mike White. I just adore him. And then Outrigger bought out the Plantation Inn back in July, and then this thing happened. Outrigger has been very, very supportive with my family, not just the workers, but my family as well. They've been really taking care of us, and I want to thank them also.
Yes, and going back to education, it is so important to you. You're saying by having the funds for the families to send their kids to college, send them so that they can get higher education, that's why this is so special to you, right?
Correct, yes,
yeah.
yes.
So we're talking about that. Tell everybody, expand on that.
Well, like I said, we work with a lot of people here, and if you don't work you work with a lot of people. We work with a lot of people, but the hotel industry has brought many, many changes in our family. I remember my sister working for 38 years at Kanapali Beach Hotel, just sent her 2 boys to college. So hotel industry has many impact in our lives. And growing up here in Lahaina and working with the community, for example, Bini at Ani, we did the funding for Tulong Ti Lahaina. Tulong Ti Lahaina means help for Lahaina. And we've been out there helping out the people as well as helping our family too as well. So it's just, I just enjoy living here in Lahaina.
Well,
Lahaina will always be Lahaina.
Lahaina will always be Lahaina. I love that message so much. Mahalo for all of your work in the community and, of course, helping to support our keiki to their next endeavors.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right.
Thank you.
Auntie Nora,
Thank
what a
you.
wonderful woman. We are going to take a quick break, but we'll be back with more of Hai Now Daily.
Thank you.
Aloha and welcome back to Hai Now Daily. We are still chilling poolside, and guys, I have to say, being here has been an amazing experience. The people are incredible, as you can see. They're rooted in community, but also the place. They bring special feeling right here to the resort as well. And I'm going to talk to Junior, who's the bartender over here and the creator of their famous Mai Tai. Junior, thank you so much. Now,
you.
I'm a little bit embarrassed, but I have had a couple of these already, and I have to say they're amazing. What do you do? What's the secret?
Just love into it, man. You're just gonna have fun. You enjoy what you do with it. You have your passion for it. Just enjoy it.
Yeah, well, that's truly what I have been doing. You know what I love about it? It's got a really nice balance. Like, it's got a sweetness, a little bit of that sour, but also it's not too heavy on either side. It's so good.
Not gonna lie, it is heavy. You just don't taste it. The combination is actually there, but
It'll sneak up
it'll
on
sneak
you.
up after one or two.
Now, Junior, you know, as a bartender here, and also, you know, being from Maui, how has it been being back?
It's actually great. I mean, I love it here. I mean, love coming back to work. We need to. I mean, especially now we're gonna have a new on the whole room, a game room, so it should be good to come back, enjoy the time here. There's also more to see other than behind what happened, but there's more around here that you guys can see. Enjoy the restaurants, enjoy the beaches up north from here. I mean, there's also like other hotels. Our property is awesome too, with new restaurants and all that.
Absolutely. And Junior, I can't help but notice, but your passion is your ohana. Can you talk a little bit about your family?
So for me, I have 6 kids of my own.
6.
So
Oh my
yes.
goodness.
I mean, majority of them is here right now. During the whole disaster and all that kind of stuff, I had 3 of them with me. Well, actually, I was working that day. My wife had the kids, so we went through all the scenario that everybody went through, which is sad. But got to move on from that. The way I look at God is good. He'll provide no matter what you do. Let's look at everything and try to make things fun, enjoyable, great. Like the property, like a bunch of us here, we just have fun at work. That's what I see it. If you guys all come back, like tourists come back would be nice. Everybody has a job. I mean, just respect the Aina, respect the people, all everything that happened. That's the way I see it. I mean, other than that, it's good. Other than my kids, for school-wise, we got this place. So on top of that, my kids had to move to school. My wife lost her job, like her school that she worked at. So she had to make means, find another job or find a school. As to me, I had to come back here, come back to work, provide for our family, find places to sleep, make sure my kids have places to go to and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Kids and all that.
Yeah, and that is so challenging, and my heart is with you and the community as you know, fight through everything that you have going to. But you really represent the strength of everyone across Maui, really that resilience. It's so honorable, and I'm grateful to even be here with you. I just want to know, you know, as far as what the Weston's done, they seem to really care about their employees, and so, you know, how has it been, you know, being under this umbrella?
It's awesome. I mean, it brought, basically everybody came back, not knowing what they're getting into. Like, it was pretty difficult coming back, as to when you see your friends, they lost everything, but management, everybody was there to help out along the way. On top of that, you have friends who would help you all out. They would go through things with you. I mean, you always had somebody to talk to, especially some of those friends that was always there. And then you got family that helped you out. So, which is nice coming back. Like, this is like my second family. All these guys I work with here, they're all like second family to me.
Yeah.
So they all treat each other fine, fun. We all know how to have a good time. So
I can see that and I can feel that. And so as you welcome people back to your bar, to the hotel, how are you feeling right now? Excited? How do you feel?
Great. I mean, honestly, I like it. I like being back to work, meeting up with my old friends and all that, people I work with. I mean, on top of that, I can't wait till the new bar open up and see how that works out.
Yes, that's
It's like
right.
the only bar, I mean, the only hotel with a game room on it, so.
I know. We're going to have to be back to experience that game room. But Junior, thank you so much for your time today, for making me this delicious Mai Tai, and for sharing
no
about
problem.
your passion, your ohana. It's really, really great to hear about your story.
Yeah.
As I'm going to pass it over to Rachel to check in on how she's doing.
We are doing great, Lauren. We're over here by the beautiful waterfall, and now I've got Sarah with me. She's from Maui Ocean Center. This is what, 30 minutes away from here?
Just about,
Just about. So thank you for coming all the way out here to the Westin Maui. So let's talk a little bit about the Maui Ocean Center and what you folks do.
Yeah, so over there I am a marine naturalist, so I do a lot of the talks, the tours, the presentations. My main job is to educate everybody who comes about all of our marine life, how you can sort of foster a sense of respect and wonder for it, and be able to be good at snorkeling and do things like that.
Wow, you mentioned education and providing these experiences for not just the kama'aina here, but the visitors, like we mentioned. And that's what really this initiative, Makaukau, is all about with HTA, Hawaii Tourism Authority. So what does that mean to you to have this platform where people can not only get back to work, support their families, but also invite our visitors back respectfully?
Yeah, absolutely. The two definitely go hand in hand. We love our kama'aina and our visitor community that come to the Ocean Center, and we definitely could not survive if we didn't have that visitor revenue as well. We rely on them a lot in order to keep our doors open, and so that's sort of what Makaukau Maui means to me. It's just how these two are partnered together, go hand in hand. We wouldn't be able to offer the same level of educational programming that we currently do if it wasn't for everybody that came through our doors.
Absolutely. I'm definitely there with the Makaukau. I've heard so many of our kama'aina saying that they are ready to just get back to work, do their thing. But of course, when our visitors come, to respect the culture, respect the aina, and learn. And that's what I feel like the Maui Ocean Center really does a good job at, is providing these experiences, these tours, these opportunities, right? So tell
Yeah.
everybody a little bit about your favorite part about what you do.
I think definitely being able to see people's faces when I tell them something that just blows their minds. Like a lot of people, they will come to the islands and they go in the water. They think coral is just like a rock or something hanging out in the ocean. But we do programs like coral feeding programs where we show them that these are actually living animals and they deserve the respect that living animals deserve. And so being able to sort of shift that perspective and show off all of the amazing features of our oceans is something that I'm really proud that I get to do every day.
Very cool. And my last question for you really is Maui, the community. What does this special place mean to you? And what has it been like to just experience everybody coming together after the fires in August?
It was definitely it still is a pretty hard time. A lot of people are overcoming some really unimaginable challenges. And I think one of the things that we can do is like get ready to work and be ready to go back to a sense of normalcy. A employed Maui is a resilient Maui, and by having that additional revenue, we can all work together and keep everything stable and keep everything sort of feeling a little bit more normal.
Absolutely. I love that. And I love that you got to come out here again to Ka'anapali and visit us today. Talk story. If people want to learn more about Maui Ocean Center, they maybe want to take a tour, they want to take part in those educational programs, where can they go?
You can go to MauiOceanCenter.com, and we don't just do stuff with the ocean either. We have some other programs that we offer as well. There's a new one, the Culture and Botanical Tour, where we talk about the connections between the ocean, as well as like Hawaiian culture and our native plants too. So our goal is to continue to expand and not just talk about the ocean as well, and talk about how everything is also connected.
Amazing. I love that, Sarah. Thank you for joining me today. And if you want to learn more about Makaukou Maui, you can also head over to makaukoumaui.com. We're going to take a quick break with Hi Now Daily, but we will be right back. We're live here from the Westin Maui Resort and Spa, Ka'anapali Beach. We'll be right back.
Aloha and welcome back to High Now Daily. As you can see, right there is the Ka'anapali Beach, and it is a gorgeous day. The waves are rolling in. It's good fun. You can hear the waves crashing, and it just feels really relaxing, which is why it's so perfect that this is a heavenly spa cabana. That's right, you can get a massage while you're staring at the ocean over here. And I'm with Jared, the assistant spa director. Thank
Aloha.
you so much for having me.
Thank you for being with me.
Jared, this is pretty epic. I
Yes.
mean, I'm just taking it all in. So what happens for customers that come in and want to get a massage here?
Yeah, so they either want to book a massage indoors, but for the most part, this is a very popular service for us, is having the massages out here. As you can hear, you have the white noise of the waves crashing in the back, so it provides a nice way for guests to really sink into the relaxation of the massage that they're getting.
I can already feel it. I feel relaxed just standing
Yeah.
here. And so, you mentioned the spa. I want to hear all about it. So this is one thing, but what else is the spa known for?
Yeah, so the Heavenly Spa, we offer body treatments, facials, massages. We've meticulously procured a lot of tinctures that go into our services that make them special. We have a wellness massage that includes a take-home gift that has a balm that the guests can use when they go back to their rooms. It helps them relax before they go to bed. Otherwise, when guests come into the Heavenly Massage or the Heavenly Spa, they are also able to use our infrared sauna, our warm plunge pool, and we have a great view of the ocean from our second floor deck as well. It's a great place to go while watching and get a massage all for the price of one.
Wow!
Yeah.
So you basically have it all, which is so awesome. And so I'm actually so curious. When I walked into my hotel room, I had like a little lavender. Is that part of it? It was so nice.
Lavender is definitely a part of our Sleep Well program,
Yes.
and we're involved with that as well. We have lavender elements incorporated into our spa, but we do have a plethora of different aromatherapy experiences that guests can experience over there.
It's so nice. And I'm just curious, spa goes very hand in hand in wellness. Is that part of, what you're passionate about?
Yes, my passions are definitely with wellness. I actually got into spa because I was not able to get into medical school, and I still wanted to help people achieve wellness. So I got into spa, and I'm able to help guide people to preventative health care, whether it's with skincare routines or massage treatments. I'm there to help them.
I mean, who needs med school when you're already killing it right where you are? I think that's amazing. And when you're talking about spa, it's a very personal experience as well. So, how does that integrate into what you're doing for guests?
Yeah, what we want to make sure at the spa is that we're providing them with a product that falls in line with our core values here at the Westin Maui. And one of them is feeling well as one of our pillars. So we definitely want our guests to come off that plane and come to us so we can work out all those aches and pains from sitting in a plane chair for 5 or 6 hours, and then having them come back again before they go back home.
And that is so special. And you even mentioned that you've done a lot of that also for the local community here as well.
Yeah, so when we were in closure, we were kind of in this weird limbo, but we realized and recognized that we had the tools and resources to be able to provide that relaxation experience for our kama'aina. We did offer some discounts for guests or our clients who were here from the 96761 zip code. We were also heavily involved with kind of just breaking up the ice and trying to see what else we could do while we had everyone gathered here during our closure. We did things like Aloha Fridays, and we had karaoke going on. We had family movie nights. We watched Super Mario, popcorn,
gosh.
just to get everyone out of the spell of what had just happened.
Yeah, and I think that's really been the theme of the Westin. It's taking care of community, making
Absolutely.
sure that people can still find joy even though it's such challenging times.
Yeah.
And so, as you welcome back visitors, what is that main importance for you?
Well, as we welcome back visitors, we're definitely here. We're ready to work. I think the important thing is that we're just a little bit more tactful with how we approach the locals who are working here. We don't know what they've gone through, the loss that they've gone through, but we are here to work and serve. and provide you an amazing experience.
Yeah, I can definitely feel that. Jared, thank you so much
Thank you
for
very
your
much.
time, for sharing this beautiful place
Of
with
course.
me. As you can see, we're having an amazing time here at the Westin. You're watching High Now Daily, and we'll be right back.
Tune in to High Now Daily on March 19th for a special edition of High Now. It's the inaugural University of Hawaii Federal Credit Union Financial Fitness Test, the Go Bows Edition. 3 different duos of Wahine athletes from the University of Hawaii water polo, volleyball, and softball teams go head-to-head. From financial literacy to physical strength to eating Zippy's chili,
She likes it.
we put their skills to the test. Will Wahine water polo swim their way to victory? Or will Wahine softball strike out the competition? Or will the Wahine volleyball team complete the sweep? Tune in to High Now on KGMB and K5 as we crown a champion.
the show the way we started it, and that's right here at the very front, the very beginning, and we brought
the best people ever.
Yeah, we're so excited because we've been spending our last couple of days right here at the Westin Maui. These people are truly what makes this place so special. I mean, everybody has been phenomenal at just everything that they do here, and I think that's why this place really exudes aloha, right?
Yeah, absolutely. You can tell that the heart and soul of Maui is right here at the Westin. Everybody puts so much aloha, so much love and care into what they do, and you can feel it in this space. It's been magical.
It really has been. These guys behind us, they're all like ohana. I mean, from celebrating the GM over here, his birthday, happy birthday, Josh. Celebrating his birthday, the whole crew, truly loves what they do. They've been doing their thing for so many years here, and again, that's why this place really is the heartbeat of Kaanapali.
Absolutely. And you can talk to them. They are excited, ready to welcome back tourism, welcome back Kama'aina, making sure that everybody really feels so special and ignited to be back here in the islands.
Yeah, it was really special for us to meet some of the people of the Lahaina community, of the Maui community, and see what they do day in, day out, and really to see the kind of heart that they put into their jobs every single day. It's no wonder this place is always just feeling like magic.
I know,
when you walk
Maui
in,
people
right?
are the best people.
They really do know how to host, and we've had such a beautiful time here today, yesterday. So if you are in the area, come and support the Westin Maui Resort and Spa Kaanapali Beach. This place really has everything for your family, for your friends, having fun. They've got that Hana Hall room
That's
gonna be
coming
up.
up. It's going to be so
Excited
exciting.
for
So
that.
make sure you go to their website, make a booking, and of course, just give Maui so much love. Now is the time. Come back.
All right, we're gonna see you guys later.